Good morning. My name is Prophet Curly Zell. Welcome to another day of Bible Prophecy. Bible Prophecy 2010, Part 30. I want to share with you this morning, and I want to put in context for you to go to your Bible and study your Bible and what I am about to give you so you can understand for yourself what God is saying to us, especially in these later times. We have went in the path of Balaam. It had become a runaway train with no brakes or contents of the way of stopping this train as we begin to spiral down a steep hill or steep mountain. In doing so, we become victimized by our own beliefs and our own uh, way of travel. We're traveling as if there is no God. We're traveling as if there have never been a prophecy spoken of in these later days against us. And as I look at the contents of the Bible, all of these things which have been spoken from the beginning of the foundation of the world is coming to pass, and they are being fulfilled right before our eyes. But yet, we can't comprehend these things. So that's the reason I take them today and try to go through as much as possible. But time is in essence that we must research the Bible and go to the Bible. The perils that we have in the day, the things that is coming to pass today before our eyes, the oil explosion in the Gulf Coast, all these things that were spoken of before time. There are yet much to come. The storm, the tornadoes, all of these phenomenons of the infrastructure of the world that's happening before our faith, it was spoken by God through the mouth of his prophets who he sent before us. But yet we go as if these things is not true because our mind and our focus point is on the evilness of this man who created manufactured craft through his boundaries and through his graven images. He made these things to captivate our mind. He placed drugs on our street to contaminate our mind where we couldn't have the ability to think on our own because we became drunken and disoriented by the drugs that he had placed in our neighborhood. Let me show you some facts here, and you'll say you don't know. Everything about the rich man. And the rich man is dominated by the man of the white race. I've searched his history over and see where it came from, and it's really devastating. He allows some of us as a people of the black race to get up there, but he do this as a propaganda, use it against us. But he is the one that dominates the earth. The laws, the rules, the regulations, he dominates these here. Well, from the foundation of the earth, God spoke to the man and said, till the soil. He didn't put no price on it. He didn't say you got to have a fishing license to fish, a hunting license to hunt. Nimrod hunted without a license. Go to your Bible and read Genesis chapter 10. He didn't have a license. But it's this man that who was not in the book of life taking control of this life, even though he didn't have no dominion over this earth. I mean, yes. And done so, he created fishing license, hunting license, and driver's license. Lord, all of these things he created. Marriage license, you got to have a marriage license even getting married. All of these things was created by him to make us serve him and not the God that created us. You got to look at these things. You can look at it and say, well, it's a revenue to make money. No, it's not a revenue to make money. That's the biggest lie they ever told. It's a tool used to cause us to serve man and not God. When you got to pay the man a ransom to inherit that which God gave to you. It is the biggest disgrace upon the face of the earth. Why do you have to pay man? Because he is the Antichrist. He's the rich men's of the earth, excuse me. Now, the reason I say this, we have to find out where Satan is. We have to find out where he lies. Let me go to this part here and I'm going to read this and put it on this first part. I want to go to Isaiah chapter 14, verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve. Verse 4, that thou shalt take up a proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased. The Lord has broken the staff of the wicked, and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the peoples in wrath with a continuous stroke, he that ruled the nation in anger and persecuted, and none hinders. The whole earth is at rest, and is quiet. They break forth in singing. Yes, the fir tree rejoice at thee, and the cedar of Lebanon saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow is come up against us. Hell from beneath is moved for thee, to meet thee at thy coming. It stirs up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It has raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nation. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pumps is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy bowels, the worms is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. You remember a few days ago when the man walked up with the fingers of peoples in his pocket? This is what he did. We cut the people's fingers off. This is the man that God talking about. The United States of America. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend unto heaven, I will exalt myself, my thrones above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.